Thought we were going up. What are you Kiwi now?
Hello, Jessica and Simon from Zelena Homes. Today we are on site to give you a walkthrough of our finished project here at Curlewis. This project here is based in Curlewis on the bay down here in Geelong, so it's got really beautiful bay views over the water. At first glance, it is a beautiful home, but what makes it really special and truly different is how it actually feels to live in. So Simon, what are some of the different features that we've got in this home that really plays off to that comfort of the home?
Yeah, what really matters with this particular build is what's inside the walls. So we have our performance membranes, our airtight construction wrap, our continuous insulation, our high performance windows and doors with a fully electric system. So it's not about just each one of these features. It's all these features coming together to create a system to ensure that the house is comfortable and enjoyable to live in all year round.
So for some of you, you have followed our journey through this build. Now that it's finished, let's show you a walkthrough. So Simon, before we go inside, tell me a little bit about the entrance door that we've got on this project.
Yeah, some basic key features about the front door is that it's a firmly broken front door, all uPVC insulated. Another key feature about the front door is that when this handle is engaged in a vertical operation, it actually creates an airtight seal.
All right, let's go through and have a look at the rest of the home. So we've just stepped inside the front door and we're basically in the central core of the home. This is a reverse living style home. So you've got the entrance for the staircase and just tucked around the corner, which we'll show you a bit later, is the lift. So Simon, tell me a little bit about this. I'm loving these little LED strip lights are in here. Tell us a little bit about the staircase component.
Yeah, sure. So as we're coming through the front door, throughout the house, we've got our engineered flooring. And then as we've got our stairs here, we've gone hardwood timber stairs with a similar latch to the floor. And then obviously we've got some nice glass balustrading here, finished off with some stainless steel capping, so it gives a nice, clear, open appearance as we look through the front and the rear of the house.
Yeah, I think I really like that really open feel. As we move over into the multi-purpose room, we've got a bit of a storage area off to the back, a study component here, and you can also use this as a bit of a lounge space. So we're downstairs in the main bathroom. We've gone with a 6x6 Montana grey tile, and I like the way it sort of creates a really nice spa-like finish. The fittings here we've got are an artisan and they're done in a gunmetal. But tell me about sort of some of the other features within this bathroom that are some of your favourites.
Floor to ceiling tiles, first of all, is a lovely feature. We've got our Meganite vanity top here. A couple of key features that I do like here are our heated towel rails just on the wall, freestanding bath and a large open wet area space there for showering purposes.
I like this. It's really different to a standard bathroom in that it's basically like an open wet room.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so it creates sort of a really nice open feel without having to have glass shower doors. So Simon, do you want to show us upstairs?
Come on through.
So we're now in the upstairs area and you can just feel the difference straight away. There's just so much light, so much ambient, and it's a really beautiful open space. Let's walk through some of the key features and we'll start off here in this super expansive large kitchen.
Yeah, so I guess most of the time we'll be lived up here, having the reverse living upstairs to capture the views. House is orientated to ensure that we get all this natural light through the course of the day. So just to run through, I guess, some of the features up here, a vast expanse of joinery, cabinetry.
So they've gone sort of a white cabinetry for the bulk of the kitchen. On this side, we do have the darker colour, which I think is a terrell. Tell us about this Meganite product, which is in a Mount Carrara.
In a Mount Carrara, so we've got this nice little architectural detail here as the waterfalls.
Yeah.
We've continued it on the rear bench here and also folded it up as the splashback with a nice little feature of folding it into this little kitchen sink as well.
It makes the kitchen feel so much bigger because it is all, we've used sort of all of the same Meganite, and I love that this product can actually curve down into the sink and it just sort of makes it really clean. We've gone with the gunmetal style tapware as well, and really slimline points here. So these ones have obviously got your USB ports.
Correct. Whether you're charging phones or other various electrical devices, we've got the options here with these GPOs.
Yeah, really usable. We've just gone for a really simple over-the-top pendant. Wanted to keep it really thin and really sort of the hero piece up here. If you can stand and see what we're looking at, the hero piece is the view, all of the windows. So again, we talked about the front door being in a uPVC. We sort of look around here now. Tell us a little bit about these windows.
Yeah, so all the windows are up here are a combination of either fixed panels or they're a tilt and turn system. So what I mean by the tilt and turn is that we have our option of opening it like that, or that's our tilt and turn. So creates probably more of a less intrusive breeze coming in as opposed to the other operation.
And I guess because heat rises.
That is correct. It can allow for that air at the top of the ceiling to escape out of the house.
So our clients for this project, they love to cook. So this space needed to be big, but it also needed to be workable. So the way it is designed is we've got plenty of drawer space. Simon, roughly how many drawers have we got in this kitchen?
Approximately 40.
40 drawers. And we've got a beautiful induction cooktop, all Electrolux appliances here. But coming through to what I would call the workhorse of the kitchen is the pantry. So you'll notice in here there's no big deep sink because we want to take all of our dishes out into the pantry where they're not seen. So we've got our nice big beautiful deep sink here. So all dishes are done here, and we've got Electrolux dishwasher in here. Plenty of space. We talked about all of the drawers and things out in the kitchen, and honestly the pantry does not disappoint. We've got all head height cupboards around here. And what have we got behind these doors, Simon?
Some further storage, whether it's for vacuums, appliances, food storage.
So floor to ceiling, really maximising the space in this pantry because it's not huge, probably a couple of metres in width. Full height with the pantry space all behind closed doors and just really slimline handles. So I think the clients are going to get a lot of use out of this area. We've also got the small wall oven here, no sort of bending down. And what have we got in this space here?
So we've got your plate warmers.
They are entertainers, so these plate warmers are going to be a fantastic addition to the home. We're still upstairs here in the living space, so we've just transitioned from the kitchen. This is where our dining table's going to go, and behind me is our living room. So we still have it in this really nice, open, cohesive space. What I love here is what we've done with the electric fireplace. So just run us through what we've got over here.
Yeah, sure. So this is a bit of a feature here. We've got some open pockets, some shelves, being an all-electric home. We've got our electric heater for some ambience. And then as we get closer to handover, this will actually house a large flat screen TV. And then what's going to be sit behind this is pretty much the data hub. So we have the NBN, all the security system, everything comes to this little port behind here, but also too can be accessed from the side if there is any further upgrades or if you actually need to get anything behind there. So it's all tucked away, however, it's all central to the home.
And we've gone with a drop-down shear. These are just a really beautiful addition, really give that nice luxe feel. But the view behind me is what is the real seller for this place.
Let's head outside.
So we're on the first floor balcony at our Curlewis Project, and as you can see from behind me, we have absolutely stunning views of the bay. Tell us a little bit about this space and how the clients will use it.
Yeah, so facing north, they're probably going to get the most advantage out of it all year round, purely from entertaining purposes, viewing purposes. Above us we have our heaters, so if there's for entertaining at certain times during the year, these can be on and you can still feel comfortable being out here on the balcony all year round.
Yeah, I can imagine our clients using this space a lot, just sitting out here having their morning coffee and getting those beautiful bay views. Behind the kitchen living area, this is probably my second favourite part of the house, and it is the master bedroom suite. So you enter it off the upstairs living room, which gives us these beautiful bay views. But tell us a little bit about what we've got. We've sort of gone with a bit of a feature panel. Tell us a little bit about what we've got here.
Yeah, so just to break things up a little bit, we've got our feature panel painted in a different colour and grey, but also too, you know, there's a few other features in here where we've taken in consideration and customised it for the size of the bed, USB ports, reading lights either side. But not only that, we've also too got remote controls, all electronic blinds in here, so at least our clients can operate them without having to get out of bed of the morning, which then obviously from here will lead into a substantial walk-in robe and ensuite area.
Let's go through and have a look at this space. So I feel like the planning part of this space is really important because you do want to maximise all the different nooks and crannies and the spaces. So we've got a walk-in robe here. So we've made sure we've gone with all half height hanging. Obviously your bigger cubby holes are, you know, your jumpers and your trackies and things like that. And then, you know, we've got his and hers openable drawers here, and then down the bottom obviously you can pop your shoes and things there. Coming straight out of this space though, we've got this area over here as well, which will be great. I can imagine this is going to be filled with jewelry and some makeup, and then you've also got these extra 9 drawers down here, and we've just got our openable cupboards at the top here. Got your little LED strip lighting under here, and we've also gone with the consistency of keeping that meganite throughout the home, and so that's the bench top here. Obviously we need some full height storage here, so we've got that down further here. So what have we got in here? We've got some nice black thin handles here. Yep. These ones are all got lots of, you know, shelves and things. And on this height side here, we've got our full height hanging. We've also got a couple of hooks here, which are fantastic, getting your next day's outfit out. A full length mirror on the wall here, and probably my most favourite, what have we got here?
So we've kind of taken advantage at the planning stage to incorporate a laundry chute, so which will be very handy.
And how does that work? How does it sort of open, and just a push button?
Push close.
Opens right up.
Clothes can go straight down the chute that will end up in a basket downstairs in the laundry without having to walk up and down stairs all day.
Love that.
We have our wall lights, which all currently work on sensors, so of an evening you can get out of bed without having to turn the lights on. And this little runway strip of wall lights will obviously lead into the ensuite.
Love the idea of not having to put all your big lights on, especially if you need to go to the loo in the middle of the night, and it just picks up and senses you walking through, and it'll just turn on those lights down the bottom here. Then we're coming through here to our ensuite. So coming on in, this ensuite has your large 6x6 tiles. But what I love about this space is the micro cement. So we've got no grout lines. How good's that?
Yeah, gives a completely different contrast and feeling to the ensuite, which I think gives a great appearance and a lovely softened feel to the room.
So with the micro cement, can this come in different colours?
It can come in different colours, shades, textures. Limitless as to what you can actually go with.
And in regards to cleaning it or keeping it clean?
Very easy to maintain, may require sealing down the track as part of the maintenance. Otherwise, a great solution alternative to tiling.
So less cleaning because you don't have those grout lines. As I said, we have used every single area for space. So these vanities are 8 drawers, so 4 drawers each. Drawers I find much better at maximising space than cupboards. You can pull it right out, get to your products at the back, not having to open a cupboard and reach through. These ones, how deep are these ones here, Simon? Probably about
100 mil deep. So,
yeah.
You know, whether it's cleaning products, toilet paper, shampoos.
I can tell you what's going to go in here. This is where you're going to store all of your makeup and your extra bottles and things like that. It's also going to be where you put all your toilet paper, and it's just hidden away. Nice little magnetic clips here. So really simple and easy. I also love this. I can imagine this getting used a little bit for storage, you know, putting your hairdryer or your straightener and things there. So coming into the shower cavity here is full, complete micro cement. It's quite a large space in here. So how long is our shower
this is
space
about 2.7 in length here, but also allows you to utilise towel warmers.
So heated towel rails, 2 heated towel rails.
You're able to activate your shower before you walk in there.
Now why do people put their mixers down here and not have them right down there at the shower?
Well, you obviously don't want to get wet or get cold before you turn the shower on, so you can turn it on.
So it really comes down to the detail and how you are designing so that, you know, getting in the shower and having your mixer right down the end when you're going to get wet and put it on is just not going to work. So we really think about how people are using the space. How do you get into your shower? Where do you want your towel? You don't want your towel rail over there. You want it right there at the end of your space. We've also gone with the handheld mixer.
Absolutely.
And just your really large
just a ceiling dropper.
Yeah, which I think that one's about 200 mil. Give a really nice flow of water. And we've gone with the half-height wall.
Shelf.
So rather than the niche, which I think is a little bit outdated, these half-height walls just add that really nice luxe feeling. And again, it's all in this micro cement. So it's just a really beautiful flowing look for the space in this bathroom.
So here we are at the rear of the house in the alfresco area. A great usable space.
It's nice that the clients, you know, they've obviously got that upstairs outdoor space which has beautiful views, but if it's windy or if it's wet, it's nice that they've got this second space down here and it's that little bit bigger where they can come down and entertain.
Absolutely.
So let's head on inside. So this takes us into the back end of the house and we'll head on through.
Yep. What we've done here as well with our high performance doors and windows, we've got these large panels of glazing to minimise any disruption looking through them.
These look super heavy. How are they to operate?
So these are a lift and glide system.
Okay.
So by operating the handle and lifting it up, the door's able to lift, pushes itself back, and literally it's just a finger.
So really fine for kids to open, older people to open. It's not a real struggle to get in and out of the house.
That's exactly right. So it's very easy to use, but also too provides that high performance factor of well insulated, thermally broken, but also too provides an airtight seal once it's engaged in its lock position.
What was another really important feature of the house is that we had, you know, like a aging in place style home. Our clients, you know, will eventually get to the age where they will need to use a lift to get up and down. So we spoke before about coming into the central core of the home and we had the staircase. If you come around the back here, we've got our lift, which just takes us straight upstairs, basically straight into that kitchen, living, dining area. We've then got our laundry space off here. So this is just a really usable sort of workhorse area. So you come into the laundry space. We've again gone with our really large 6x6 tiles. In here, we have got our HRV unit. So just inside the door here, you can see we've got our HRV system, which you'll need to go in and change filters. I love this little spot here. It's a Robin Hood ironing center. So essentially it's in the wall, it's not in your face, and you just pull it down and it becomes an instant ironing board. Just open it here and you can see it's stacked away nicely there. And if you come in here, it is actually quite a really large space. So again, we have maximized the use of all the drawers. We have gone with the Meganite look, really kept that consistency through the home. We've got some nice openable windows here, room here for washing machine, and we've got our little sink here. This is where the laundry chute from upstairs comes out. So we just open this one and your clothes are going to be right here, can go straight into the wash. So we've really tried to think of ways that are going to make it easy for the clients to live here, and lots of storage. You know, you're going to have all your cleaning products, brooms, vacuums. You've sort of got space for all of that. Tell me about what we've done here.
Yeah, so obviously we've got our ironing board set up here, and here we have our hanging space. So anything that's pressed can be hung up here. So this is what this area is used for. Space for another fridge, plenty of drawers for cleaning products, all your laundry items.
Just
But
a
really
nice,
good, workable,
usable space.
usable space here.
Yeah, love it.